Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to do a project this morning for something different, for some fun on a Tuesday morning. I hope you're all well. Leave me a comment, let me know where you're watching from if you happen to see me on the replay later on, or if you've got a project yourself you're sitting and crafting with this morning. That's always fun to do. So good morning. Welcome to the Turtle Journal. I was in the mood to do something in my collage journal this week, and I thought if I don't set the time aside to do it now on a Tuesday morning with you guys, I don't know if I'm going to get time to do it. So coming on live on almost every Tuesday morning and changing up a little bit has been really great to help me really sort of get into a project and spend some time doing some paper crafting rather than all the other parts of growing a business, which I do day in and day out and love to do. And then my journal sort of sits there and gets a bit neglected. So I've got a photograph I want to do this morning because we had a photo booth for Father's Day at church, and I've got a little Polaroid printout on Sunday. So that was the perfect opportunity this morning to keep this. I've got it. I had it in my bag yesterday, and then I slipped it inside my bullet journal yesterday afternoon, just tucked it inside my bullet journal when I was doing my planning and everything yesterday for Monday. And I just knew if I don't do something with this photograph and get it put away and kept nice and secure and safe in my collage journal, it's going to end up getting damaged or frayed or lost or something. So that's what I decided to do. I thought this would be perfect this morning. I'm going to do my little Father's Day Polaroid. So I pulled out a few things that I potentially want to use. I actually want to use my floral bathing sticker set this morning. I think the colors, I'm going to pull the red from my dad's t-shirt, I think, in this project more than anything. So the floral bathing stickers are a must. I've got some sentiment stickers. I haven't used sentiment stickers for ages. I think black will work well. I'm probably going to use those as well. And then I might use some of the brick textured paper, not textured paper, but textured look, or some of the Manifest Ledger paper, which is one of my favorite pattern papers. I just love the warm colors of it. And I'm absolutely using some black cardstock. I think I'll start there. I know for sure I want to edge the Polaroids on some black cardstock to make sure I don't lose them in the layout. I've also got my collage journal out, which I may use some bits out of, I'm not sure. And I've got all my scraps here. I haven't been through my scraps in ages, and I love keeping scraps in my hard sort of folder here because it keeps them all corralled, like it doesn't get too far out of control. I've got like limiting myself to just this one folder. Good morning, nice to see you, ladies. Good morning, Simone. Simone, haven't seen you in ages. Good morning, Em. Always nice to see you. Hope you guys are having a lovely Tuesday. So this is my scrap folder. I thought potentially I could use some bits out of my scraps here. I get comments that this is great to keep scraps to such a small quantity, but if I don't, like, they just take over, don't they? Scraps just get out of control. I don't mind that serviette, but it's potentially a bit too pink. This is the last residue of some wrapping paper. I've had this for 5 years and I keep pulling it out. I'm going to use it, I think. I need to find it somewhere because I love this paper so much, and I've used it I've used it over and over. I'm getting less and less of it as I'm using it up, and I don't want it to go away forever because I love it so much. Yeah, the brick paper is perfect, and the color's probably good too, Em, for the photograph that I want to use. So this is a bit spring inspired, I suppose. I mean, it is spring, but it's going to be a pretty heavy layout as far as colors go, which is why I thought maybe the floral bathing sticker set, whilst it's got those nice warm colors in that I want, adds something a bit lighter to it and adds a bit more seasonality to it with the spring feel to it. So let's go. I'm going to try not to just yap away to you guys constantly. I feel like that's what I do on a craft live, is just talk and talk. Do you guys have a project you are doing, or are you just hanging out in the comments? Like, feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Otherwise, I'll just keep filling the space with my endless chatter. This is a tri, was it called a tri? Is it a tri glue stick? I know it has a word tri in it because it's a triangle. Straight edge. I thought it was called tri something. Okay, never mind. Straight edge glue stick. Nice sharp edges help you get glue right to the corners of something without smudging all of your background paper. I'm going to make the border thick on this. Good morning, Wendy. Lovely to see you, Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Always nice to see you on Tuesday, Wendy. I haven't got my trimmer out because it takes up too much space, so just trusty old self-healing mat and dual ruler and a scalpel. I love this viscose blade. I love the chunky handle. I've always had just a cheap craft knife for years, and I've always found the blade on my cheaper ones really wobbly. This one's really secure. So I'm glad I splashed out and got myself I think it was like $25 that blade, but well worth it. Often the way, hey, you can make food with stuff, and then if you splash out and get yourself sort of something a bit more high quality, you invariably think, I should have done this years ago. Oh, you are onto it. Christmas card designs. I must say, Wendy, I did have a fleeting thought about it on the weekend about it too. Oh, perfect. Oh, is it? Okay. Sounds better on YouTube. Okay, that's good to know, Simone. I wonder if I need to adjust something with my microphone. I wonder how is my microphone up very loud? I'll up the volume a bit. I don't know if that makes any difference. Let me check my audio settings a bit. Settings, audio. It's hard to know. I think it looks okay, but for sure, if you're having issues with audio, then Simone has worked it out. Yeah, I thought about it, Wendy, over the weekend because I've got some Christmas. What have I ordered that's coming? I can't remember. Christmas paper and Christmas stickers, maybe. Okay, great. Oh, okay, good to know. That's good. And I thought about it on the weekend. I've got to get into the world of Christmas. I'm thinking this year I want to make Christmas cards for everybody. And last year I was not interested at all in doing some fancy Christmas cards for everybody, like really meaningful cards. But this year I think maybe I might do a really nice card and write something really nice for everybody. I think. See how I go. I'm thinking about it. All right, so a collage journal is deciding the background. I always go for these nice warm backgrounds, but I'm thinking perhaps because I've got so much other heavy colors, I should potentially go something much lighter. Let's do that. Right in the middle. Okay. I'm going to, am I going to cut it? No, I'm not going to cut it. Let's keep it that way. Good morning, Fiona. Hey, Fiona, nice to see you. Good morning. Love this paper so much. And I love the sound. It's so pretty. Those gum leaves are absolutely inspired some of the designs in the collage. Where I know I've got one. In fact, this paper is here too. So some of the designs in the collage cottage book is this paper. I scanned it and like uploaded it into the design and then added layers over it. So that's how much I love that paper. And I'm worried I'm going to run out. I'll be gone. I won't have any more. Yeah, happy with that combo. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's just stick it down and go from there. Yeah, that's a good idea, Wendy. So you have like less designs. You could probably pump out more cards because I assume you're going to sell them, Wendy, at the West Lakes fair you go to. Wrapping paper just sticks so nicely too. It's all wrinkly. It's great. I love that. It's all wrinkled. Yeah, that's really great. It's not bulky. I love all those wrinkly bits. They sort of show up. Yeah, you can see how it's all wrinkled. I love that of this paper. I love this paper. Me too, Wendy. I do too. I really, really do. I'd be so sad when these last two little bits are gone. I have to find it. I should probably take a photo and upload it into Google or something and tell Google to find that paper for me because I would buy more of it. Yeah, I love it too so much. You know what? I think I do want to cut this. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's just maybe keep that one separate. I don't want to put it long ways on here. I'd much rather it sit flat. The right way round. Yeah. Yeah, do it. I'm going to put it straight in the middle. Sort of just doing, this was a Polaroid I got taken at church. We had a photo booth with my dad on Sunday for Father's Day, Fiona. So I thought I would just do something with these photos before they just get like dog-eared or lost. So I was using it. I used it as a bookmark yesterday, my everyday planner journal, but I wanted to get it squared away. Yeah, like right there. I wanted to get it squared away and saved somewhere before it got damaged, and then I can kind of know it's nice and securely stored. The memory's locked away and preserved for all time. So nothing crazy. And then it seemed like a good opportunity to kind of use some spring sort of elements as well. So I wanted to use my floral bathing sticker set because the colours with the red seem to work, I think, with the photo. So pretty cash. Let's just, yeah, I'm gonna have some flowers peeking out the top of it, and then I'm gonna stick it straight down, I reckon. Yeah, it was great. It was like a photo booth. We didn't do any funny poses. Even if I wanted to, my dad would not have been up for any bizarre, unusual, funny poses in the photo booth. Polaroids are great. They're just how funny is that? They have so come back the last few years. Polaroids are popular again. It makes total sense why they're just so handy to have. You have them instantly. Yeah, I'm going to butter up in the edge, right in the spine. Okay, cute. Happy with that. So the red in the flowers is definitely coming out in his t-shirt. I didn't even look, Wendy. You're right. Yes, you're right. Lucky I just do it that way around. I wasn't even paying attention. That was a happy coincidence. I have to be careful now if I use it again, which way I put it around. This is having issues sticking down because I've got so many other pages behind it. They're a little bulky. Okay. Let me just even this up a little bit. Yep, let's do that. Let's do a big border. Oh, I keep sticking things down, changing mine. Do a big border. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Oh, this blade is so sharp too. Oh, so good. Yes, okay, let's keep the bricks the right way around. I'll use the other part of that. Yeah, I like that. I'll use the other part of that ripped edge. But I want flowers sticking out the top again. Quite like the flowers sticking out the top. That's quite cute. That's a really nice combo. I like that. Those stickers on that brick paper, that's super sweet. That's a nice backing. It'd be handy for heaps of things. I like that little combo. Who else is making Christmas cards this year? Who's like feels they maybe have the energy for doing handmade Christmas cards, maybe, or gift cards instead, like gift tags, maybe, or personalized, nice, messages for people for Christmas? Or people who hates to make Christmas cards? I quite like that. I like that little element. That's turning out really well. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Wendy? I'm happy with that too. That's turning out nicely. I'm actually going to put a sentiment, I reckon, now before I do anything else. Am I going to do black or white? I might do white. Let's see. Let's think about it first. I'm going to do an easy one. Enjoy today. Life is live in the moment to learn. Love this. Make it count. Enjoy life. Let's do live in the moment. I think I'll do black. Yeah, tags. Yeah, that's a good idea. You sort of feel like it's like a good in between, isn't it, Fiona? Like like without being full on handmade cards, but still something really meaningful, personal, and fun to do. I might need to use some liquid glue on this. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I pulled these papers out this morning, Fiona, for this. This is working well. Instead of using the Ledger Manifest ones, which was my other option. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Oh, no. I think this is separate. I think I need to shake this up a bit. It's too watery. I haven't used this glue in ages. Oops. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. I'm going to end up gluing this page shut. What can I salvage that with? What have I got? Some paper. Turtle Journal wrapping orders paper. Let me try and rescue this. I think it'll be okay. You'll have to leave it, let it sit there and dry for a little while. I think it'll be right. I'm glad you like it, Em. That glue's not quite. Look at that. That's almost a disaster. And it dries. It doesn't dry clear either. It dries white. But that's okay because we can. Let me put a bit of paper over. Let me fix that. Since it's glue, let me just put that there for now. I'm going to say I'm going from bad to worse. Okay. Right, leave that alone. Let's not touch that for a little bit. I like this. That turned out really nice. That works. I'm glad I pulled that photo off on its own. And that can go right in the middle. And I'll cut that as a straight edge. Yeah, that's a cute little element. I like that. Try and get it straight. I should probably write something here about the day, shouldn't I? Should I write something there about the day? That's what I might do later. I think I'm ready to stick that down. Yeah, do you think so, Em? Yeah, just saved it, Wendy. I feel like I've just rescued it. Looks good from a long way off like that. Maybe some glitter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. Maybe. It would be a first time ever, if I don't put any stickles on it. It would be, which is a first time for everything. That would be a first time. Okay, said that just for something a bit extra in the background. And since I've already got it here cut out. Okay, I think I'm ready to stick this piece down now. Oh, gotcha. Yes. I only have stickles, Em. I don't have any loose glitter. I'm not good with making too much of a mess with my journaling. So glitter stresses me out a bit. You guys watch those, like those really incredible glitter tumblers and glitter coffee cups and all sorts of stuff on social media, how they fill them with glitter, and I love watching those videos. But the thought of getting that glitter on my fingers everywhere or on my desk gives me a slight panic attack. Oh, I don't think I cope with loose glitter. That's why I need it contained in a little bottle of glue. No, I'm not going to use that glue. I'm going to tempt fate. Use my regular glue stick. Okay, cute. I'm going to add another sentiment over this side, and then I don't know that I'm going to do a lot more. I might put some more flowers on, but let's think about it. Reaching for the stars, a sentimental journey. I like that. Sentimental journey. You are the best thing. No, I like a sentimental journey. Let's do that. Right here. Okay. I'm really happy with that. To be honest, I was a bit worried having to incorporate a bit of red with my dad's top that I was not sure it was going to quite I was going to be able to bring anything together. Yeah, so true. Absolutely, never again. My husband's a teacher and he flat out refuses to have glitter in his classroom, which I think is incredibly sad for his students because he's a primary school teacher. But I understand it. So his students never get to use glitter, which feels like a crime when you're in junior school to not get to use glitter across the year. Maybe I should tell him to buy some stickles and then he could use glitter, but in a much more controlled way. I will write something here for sure. And I'm going to add just maybe these flower pots. I need something really subtle. I love the gnomes because I think they're adorable, but I'm worried that kind of draws the attention away as the overall project. So I think I might just do little flower pots. It's true. It's like going to the beach with sand. It's once it's in your car, you're never going to get it out. Actually, maybe thinking, no, I think maybe I should leave that white. What should I do? Do I need to do anything here or leave it blank? I'm not sure that the sticker, I don't know that I like it there. Any thoughts apart from journaling for this blank space? Otherwise, I may just leave it blank. You can see anything scattered in front of me that you think I should use. Let me know. Yeah, I can put that here. Otherwise, I honestly might leave that blank. I'm not good with adding one little element. I feel like I'm okay with continuing to draw attention to the hero parts, but kind of venturing into a new space on the layout and making it not blank. Not my strong suit. But I could also leave it blank, which I will if you guys don't give me an idea, because I would be not sure what to do without feeling like I'm going to muck it up. Red ink. I could. What inks do I have? I've got Age Mahogany, which is purplish, but let's have a look. I haven't got red. Yeah, I don't want to use black, do I? Maybe I'll just add some Age Mahogany. That's a good idea. Where's my blender? That'll be a bit of interest, wouldn't it? Without drawing too much attention to it or taking over. Good idea. Let's do that. And it's Age Mahogany is a little, obviously, sort of pinkish, but it goes with the brick color. And I'll just be a bit more heavy-handed on the corner, maybe. I like going into the spine a bit as well. It's a bit of a heavier. And then out to the edges. I like to define the pages a little bit. I'll start going overboard in a minute. Okay. I'm so glad you said that, Fiona. I can absolutely do that. Yeah, the ink does definitely help around the edges, and I do like that there in the corner. Yeah, I'm going to have to write a bit, aren't I? I'm going to have to think of a few things, Wendy. I might write about the day in general. I might write about, we had dinner with the kids. They all came around with their partners. We had dinner for Father's Day. And I saw my dad. Maybe I'll write something sort of about the day in general. Okay, I think that's done. I do like that ink, and the brick does look really good, especially with that floral bathing sticker set. I really like that brick and how it's come out with the sticker set, and I'm glad to have been able to use some more of that wrapping paper that I really adore. And I've got just enough left to put away back in my scrap container for the next time I decide it's worthy to come out and be used and use up the last bit of it. Thanks for your help, guys. That I'm so pleased with that, and I'm so glad that this is nice and secure now and kept here in my journal and not rolling around anywhere else in my bag or going to get lost or damaged. Yeah, I'll write some really nice thoughts about the day. I think that's perfect. I need to date it. Which has got the date on there? It doesn't. Oh, Fiona, look, if I don't date it, I'm going to be. Which of course I'll date it when I journal. But let's just date it now. So it's. Let me just at least write the year. So that's done now. Done. Cool. Thanks, guys. Have a lovely Tuesday, everybody. It was so nice to see you all. Maybe I'll do another project next Tuesday morning too. Hey, this is fun. I might do it a bit earlier though. 10 o'clock seems a bit late in the morning. You know, when you've got something on and then you sort of fluff about prior. I sort of could have got into got some orders packed or something if I'd been a little bit more on the ball, but I was fluffing about all morning rather than doing anything particularly productive. So nice slow start to the day. I hope you guys have all had a lovely morning and got a lovely day ahead of you. I'll see you all next time. So nice to see you all in the comments. And I'll see you on a replay too if anybody watches and leave me a little comment, say hey. See you later, guys. Have a good day.